Have you ever found yourself trapped by the weight of your own judgments, bound by rules so tightly that compassion becomes a distant whisper? This is a tale of two journeys, one across a rain-swollen river, and another through the wilderness of the mind.
Pond 5.
Once upon a time, through a mysterious forest where ancient pine trees whispered age-old secrets, Buddhist monks embarked on a sacred journey. Master Hiroshi, the elder monk, walked with a serene grace that reflected the wisdom of countless journeys through mountain paths and valleys. Behind him, his disciple Akira followed, his eagerness evident in every step. The rain had left its mark on the landscape, transforming a modest stream into a roaring river that cut across their path. At its bank stood a young woman in a beautiful silk kimono, her face clouded with worry as she gazed at the swirling waters. Master Hiroshi, clearly understanding the situation, approached her without hesitation. "May I help you?" he asked, his voice gentle against the river's roar. The woman's face brightened with relief as she nodded gratefully. With movements that displayed both strength and gentleness, Hiroshi lifted her in his arms. Her silk kimono fluttered like butterfly wings above the rushing water as he navigated through the dangerous current. Young Akira watched in shocked silence, his mind struggling to reconcile this action with their strict monastic vows. Crossing the river was no easy task. The rain-swollen waters pushed against Hiroshi's legs with great force. Yet he managed, taking each step with careful awareness until reaching the opposite bank. There he gently set the woman down. She bowed deeply to the master, her eyes reflecting the depth of her gratitude. Then, with a smile, she hurriedly walked away. The monks continued their journey in silence, but Akira's mind was far from quiet. Like the river, they had crossed his thoughts, churned with confusion and bewilderment. Hours passed, yet the weight of what he had witnessed still pressed upon his mind. As the sun finished its journey, painting the sky in brilliant orange and soft purple hues, Akira could contain himself no longer. "Master," he burst out, his voice cutting sharply through the evening silence. "How could you do such a thing? We have taken vows. We are forbidden even to touch a woman, let alone carry one in our arms. Surely this is a grave transgression." Master Hiroshi's weathered face softened into a gentle smile. His voice came like a cool breeze through pine needles. "Oh, my dear Akira, I set the woman down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" Akira's steps faltered as his master's words pierced his heart. As they continued their journey, Akira fell silent, stunned by the simplicity of his master's words. Hiroshi, sensing his companion's turmoil, glanced at him with compassion. Then he began sharing an incident from his younger days with his disciple, hoping to lighten the burden on Akira's mind. "Akira, when I was a bit older than you are now, I spent several years in silent meditation. I completely isolated myself from the world, or rather, I tried to. One day a butterfly flew into my room. It brushed past me, fluttering here and there. I knew the butterfly would suffer for hours, unable to find its way out. But I didn't want to disturb my meditation. Yet my mind fell into great turmoil. I couldn't maintain my patience any longer. I got up, caught the butterfly, opened the window, and let it fly out. It flew away joyfully with its characteristic beauty. In that moment I realized enlightenment isn't just about stillness or silence. True wisdom comes from knowing when to act, when to offer compassion, and when to break your silence. That butterfly's lesson still blooms green in my memory. Like that moment, Our experience today offers us another vital teaching. Hiroshi looked at Akira. Akira, remember, the enlightenment must be practiced in the world, not in isolation. Our practice is not about rigid rules, but about cultivating wisdom and compassion in each moment. The greatest act of mindfulness is to help those in need and then move past that moment. The master's words sank deep into Akira. Though his body had traveled many miles, he realized his mind had remained stuck at the riverbank, trapped in the grip of rigid rules. They had reached the mountain peak. Before them, a monastery gleamed in the golden light of the setting sun. Akira felt a profound change within himself. The burden he had carried all day began to lighten. The master's lesson sank deep into Akira's heart, like a seed falling into fertile soil. That evening, sitting on his meditation cushion in the soft glow of candles, Akira closed his eyes and took a deep breath. For the first time, he truly understood the wisdom hidden in his master's action. In the quietness of his mind, he could hear the gentle sound of the river. He could see the woman's grateful smile and feel the nature of compassion blooming in his own heart. In that moment, he knew he had taken his first true step on the path to enlightenment.